Good morning, buddy. Hi. I thought of sharing this moment with you because it's so beautiful. It is Sunday, 8 o'clock, and see around me. Sundays here, they still sleep. It's not a working day as in Israel. And see how everything looks. I just have to share it with you, and I hope that I will be sharing it soon in the reality with you. See here, buddy. Everything is empty. No soul is around, totally empty, everything nice and beautiful and perfect. Seeing it here? Königstraße, and that is the famous pillar. Ah. I'll make a 360 degrees turn. And what I want to share is the following. I'll show myself also. We started this life and work style, I would say 1.5 to 2 years back, and it had the tone of an artificial hobby, a hobby of two idiots who just try to cover up their failure in the real life with some artificial nonsense. But it has proven dominant now. It's there, it's the dominant lifestyle of the future. See here, I got a new backpack, a black one, which is so nice. It's the same as the old one, but it's black. So it will look also nice. It'll look also nice with all my clothing and everything here. That's how I look. See here? Da 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 da. See? That's my beautiful Nike trouser. Everything nice here. My Crocs. So that way I'm enjoying. And I have not recorded this video right now to give some joy nonsense. That's not the subject of the case. I started my day at 6, I had my breakfast, and I walked around in order to clarify myself. I have to forget in order to clarify. That's a rule which I understood. And I'll be sitting right now here at that fountain, and what I'll do is, I'm very clear, I will populate the Leica record and the Krumm record. They have requests. We have not completed the handover yet. So Krumm has a detailed question on the Indexierungsklausel, and she has a question on the Übergabeprotokoll. Leica has a question on the doors where they are effectively in, and I will create a page on this, and I will start making that subject cooperative with you and win on that subject. And on top, I have clarified myself on the GOS campaign. I quickly would like to share it that way because I think it'll be a bit better. Let's see whether I change my perspective also, that you don't have to see all the time the same thing. Yeah, that looks far nicer. So, buddy, if I speak it out here, I can make the text portion far easier. I understood, both of us understood, that the GOS campaign and the acquisition of new owners, we'll start totally afresh. Let's just start totally afresh with all the owners. Let's not bother, say, yeah, nice, excellent, we screwed up in the past, let's not bother about this, here's the new game. And the campaign goes like this. We say, we understand that there are 3 pillars on which your satisfaction lies, and we are guaranteeing that satisfaction. You want an ideal tenant with an ideal rent at an ideal time. That's what you want. Okay, on the bottom line, you want an ideal rent, and for that you want an ideal tenant in an ideal time. So ideal rent is the golden calf, is the prey. All of us run around it. And in one sentence, our success lies in our ability to visualize the success before action. Okay? Now, in order to guarantee your satisfaction, I have to be able to visualize your ideal rent, and I have to be able to visualize your ideal tenant and your ideal time up front. That's my promise. And if you see your satisfaction in my upfront visualizations, in my upfront presentations, then try out if there is the next change in tenants, or leave me alone. That is the campaign in short. And I understand that I do have a visualization for ideal rent. I say, see here, I can look at your flat, which is the current E27 ad. Okay, the way it goes is I say, I understand that in order to achieve an ideal rent, I am looking at your flat and I'm identifying development potentials. Now look at E27, that's one thing where there's a 30% rent development potential. Yeah, it starts from nothing and or basically from a ruin, and it'll end here. Okay, now you may have a different preference. You may have just not a 30% rental development in mind. You'll have a 2% rental development in mind, which means we'll add some plastics here and there, just as we did in the Jaus cases and these other things. So basically, for ideal rent, I do have a visualization where I say, look at the ad, that's how it goes. I look at your flat and I make a suggestion. You want it, yes or no? What I don't have is a visualization for ideal tenant and ideal time. And I will start producing a page, and this video will help understanding that page. I will start producing a page where we will use Ariane Lecker. We'll create a PowerPoint presentation, and what we do is we started these nice tenant profiles sometimes back with a picture. We have a picture of her on her side, but what we'll do now is we'll take the whole conversation and we'll take her PowerPoint, we'll take her picture and we will produce a PowerPoint presentation on that. Most probably it'll be sent out through mail. That's the easiest way. So at the bottom line, the outgoing document will most probably be a OneNote page, which is sent in HTML format. But what I want to put across is the fact that I say, okay, listen, you want an ideal tenant, and what I'm doing is I am providing you with the most comprehensive information on a tenant that you're able to make an educated choice. That is what I do. Here I visualize the ideal tenant up front. You want it, yes or no? So that way I have a visualization for ideal rent, I have an ideal visualization for ideal tenant, and as a third I need a visualization for ideal time, and there we'll visualize the workflow. The interface in between him and us, which means is, okay, we will update you on the subject of bases in this way. We will update you on the subject of closing meeting in that way. Which is the Selbstauskunft, the contract details, etc., etc., etc. So that way we will produce the third upfront visualization of success, which shows how smooth the interaction workflow in between him and the owner and us is. So on the bottom line I say, listen, every owner wants an ideal rent, an ideal paid by an ideal tenant, found at an ideal time. That's a sentence. Now every owner has a different different interest in that triangle. Sometimes he wants more development, sometimes he wants less development, sometimes he wants more time saving, sometimes he wants less time saving. What I'll do is I send you my 3 cornerstones. We customize those 3 cornerstones and we'll try out the next time. Yes or no? Right, everybody. So thank you. That's the campaign, and I would like to have your contribution on the 2 missing visualizations. I need to stop now because I'm reaching the 10-minute mark, but I got my point across. The rest you'll find in the OneNote page. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.